It has officially been 5 months since I touched back down on US soil after living in Italy for just over 2 months. And it sounds like a crazy thing to say, because it is. Sometimes I still can't believe that it happened, and I truly think about my time abroad every single day, and I talk to so many of the amazing people I met during that experience to this day. When I was as young as 12, I knew I wanted to study abroad, go to college abroad, and just learn internationally. I was the kid researching colleges overseas before I was even in high school. However, by the time I got to the age of college applications, I realized just how expensive experiences like study abroad were. But nonetheless, I was still determined to make it happen for myself, and now thanks to the help of the Gilman Scholarship program, I can say that I not only traveled abroad for the very first time, but I also completed an internship in Rome and spent months studying international and intercultural communication while fully immersed in the heart of Rome. Before I really get into the ins and outs of the Gilman, I want to talk a little bit about my experience. During my time as a Gilman Scholar, I interned at the Eternal Word television network in Rome, Italy. Over 10 weeks, I contributed to international broadcast segments and gained hands-on experience in scripting, filming, editing, and news anchoring. As a journalism student, this was truly a dream experience that was perfectly catered to my career goals. My main project during my internship was to complete a news package on the Jubilee for digital missionaries and Catholic influencers. The finished piece aired globally in multiple languages in the middle of the 2025 Catholic Jubilee, which is a celebration that only takes place every 25 years, so I had an incredibly unique experience living in Rome during the festivities. During my internship, I worked with reporters and editors from dozens of countries, refined my video and audio editing skills, and even conducted multilingual interviews. I also took intercultural and international communication classes at the University of Arkansas Rome Center while abroad. The Communication in Rome Summer 2025 program truly prepared me for my internship and the wide range of perspectives I was learning about from a community I was completely new to. The lessons I learned in cultural competency during that time continue to influence every decision I make as a journalism student. None of this could have been possible without the Gilman program. I'm a low-income student from a small town in Arkansas, and I never would have gone abroad without financial assistance from both the Gilman program and my university. The Gilman program provides up to $5,000 in merit-based scholarships to American undergraduate students with high financial need. The funds can be used to pursue academic programs and career-oriented internships in foreign countries. To receive a Gilman Scholarship, students must be receiving a federal Pell Grant during their application or the time they plan to study abroad. The program also uniquely caters to students from rural areas and small towns, as 72% of all Gilman Scholars come from these communities. I found out about the Gilman Scholarship through a freshman year seminar class. My professor, Chelsea Hodge, also happened to be the Director of Grants and Research Innovation for the U of A Honors College. It was her who steered me in the right direction toward this incredible opportunity, and she was kind enough to sit down with me and discuss how other students can take advantage of the Gilman Scholarship program. Hodge says that, along with seeking guidance from study abroad and financial advisors, it's important that applicants utilize resources like campus writing centers, as there are several essays in the Gilman application.
Then, once they have prepped their materials, I would definitely take them to the writing studio and get feedback from that resource. And then maybe, again, making another appointment with an advisor, having them look at their essays and materials as well.
She also emphasizes the importance of truly understanding the essay prompts.
Make sure that you are answering the question, not the question you want to be asked. Mm-hmm. So sometimes students try to maybe recycle essays or just talk about how much they want to study abroad. But the Gilman essay questions are very specific. They are asking for very particular things.
From my personal experience, I think it's important to show why you're a smart investment for a scholarship program. Yes, you should talk about why you want to go abroad and your financial situation, but you should also clearly demonstrate how a scholarship will help you reach your long-term goals. Think about what skills you will gain from your program and how you'll be able to use them in your career after you return to the U.S. Figure out why your time abroad will provide you with experience that you can't get elsewhere. Hodge also says it's important to prepare as early as possible.
One, the earlier you start, the easier it is to get feedback, because if you start 1 week before the deadline, you're going to be in a rush to draft, and then nobody's going to have time to look at it, give you feedback and you make changes. And then two, it'll be less stressful for you as the applicant and the student. You're juggling this application along with your classes and all of that. So I would say ideally 2 to 3 months before the deadline, you would start getting information. So going to an info session or having that initial meeting, and then hopefully at least 6 to 8 weeks before the deadline, start drafting your essays. Now, there are exceptions to every rule. I've had students pull magic together, just 1 to 2 weeks. So if you find out about it late, that doesn't mean you shouldn't apply. So definitely just do your best, even if it's close to the deadline.
Another detail she noted about her students who have been awarded Gilman Scholarships in recent years is that each student completed a program that was very specifically suited to their major and interests.
So, a business student who got to go to Dublin and do an internship in the field of marketing, which is what she wants to do. An anthropology student who did an archaeology internship, also in Ireland. A student who is pre-med, interested in psych and biology and neuroscience, got to take very specific classes in that area in Amsterdam. So maybe there's a lesson to be learned from all of that students are successful when they pick programs that are really, well suited for their major and their interests. Probably makes your essays easier to write as well.
If you believe that the Gilman program is a good fit for your goals and financial needs, I highly encourage you to apply. This program and my time abroad changed my life in ways I never thought possible. It sounds cliche, but you truly do feel like a different person by the time you come back. Not only did I gain an incredible group of friends and memories that I'll forever look back on, like celebrating my 19th birthday in Rome, or visiting ancient ruins, or weekend beach trips with my roommates, I also built my resume in an incredible way and gained professional, marketable experience. And I have the Gilman program to thank for all of it.